She's over here. And then that big area behind her looks like there's a really tall door, about 15 feet tall, and it looks like her outhouse.
Okay.
So even though she's big, she practices sanitation.
Right. I will hop back down, try to jump, on the other side of the wall, and then get back to the rest of them. Do you want to move silently again, or?
No, I think that's okay.
So I get back there and I tell them all what I've seen. There's a very, very large, about 20-foot tall, human-looking woman cooking some kind of boar creature, and her egg creatures are only focusing on that one area that we can see. So, and there is no gate. So if we wish to talk to her, we're going to have to climb over the wall and hope she's receptive. And
it's hard to believe she will be, but
yeah, I don't see her giving up the loot. Just say, "Oh, okay, here you go,"
or even being receptive to. I mean, she doesn't have a gate.
She doesn't need a gate because she can climb over it, but I'm thinking there's a reason why she's trying to keep people out. Maybe she just wants to keep the pigs in so she can breed them and they can run all over the place. Pig races.
There you go.
Pig races, okay.
I've seen them before, but they weren't giant, crazy Uber pigs that are from the Pleistocene era or whatever. Yeah, I have a ventriloquism spell, but...
Can you cast that on an object?
Yep, so you could certainly use it wherever you like.
I could at least... it doesn't really have a range. Oh, the range is 60 feet. How big around is this compound?
Several, maybe like a football field.
All right.
That's probably about right.
So you can't cast it on an object?
Yeah, I don't cast it on it, but I can have it come out of the fire pit. Work if we snuck around that side.
Do you want me to go and try and talk to her? And if it doesn't go well, you guys can just charge once you hear the screaming.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we can charge, but then we got to climb over a 10-foot wall, and two of us are in plate mail. What kind of armor do you have, Andar?
I have chainmail, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It might be a little easier for him, but
and I'm small.
Well, I'm going to set the horn of blasting here on the ground for you to pick up.
Yeah, that'll blast a hole in the wall for you. How high are these trees, John? If I got up high enough in the tree and tried to talk to her and she couldn't come over and maybe swipe at me.
She probably still could, height-wise.
Okay, so they're not that tall.
Unless you go all the way to the tippy top, if you want to try that.
Tippy top.
Well, she could just knock that tree down. But isn't one of you still invisible?
Yeah, me.
Okay. Oh, yeah, but you don't have... Well, you could...
I'm going to go in with him and hit her with the fireball if it doesn't go well.
All right, I pick up the horn of blasting.
Okay, so who's where and who's doing what, so we can start to.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back over by the tree only because I want to climb the wall where the egg creatures aren't, and then I'm gonna just walk between the two trees, not climb them, and then when I get about here, and then I want to get her attention non-menacingly,
Okay, and then where's Fandar? Because you were going with him.
Right.
So you're going to climb up the wall too, then?
I'm going to try.
Okay, and you're invisible.
Yes.
Okay, and then where's everybody else at?
I'm in the trees down here.
Mm-hmm. Down to the south there, where everybody else was.
Yeah, just out of view of the egg creatures.
Okay. And
yeah, I'll stick by her.
And then who has the horn?
I have the horn of blasting.
Okay. And then what's Paolo doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there too because that's the only way I'm getting over that wall.
We could throw you.
Yeah, we could. I could grab his legs, you could grab his arms, and we could just toss him.
Tie a rope around him.
I don't want to make a 10-foot drop over the other side.
We'll throw you so you can land on your feet. We're professionals.
Halfling tossing.
Right.
It's an Olympic sport.
Okay, so who's going next, or who's doing their thing?
Have I made it onto the wall?
Yeah, no problem. It's really a rough wall, so scrambling up it isn't that challenging.
Okay. So I'm just going to slide down the side of it then. And be on the inside watching what happens to Reuben.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Reuben, the stage is yours.
Okay, do any egg creatures see me at this point, or are they all busy with their mundane task of wall building?
Okay, they're busy. No one's really noticed you yet at this point.
All right, I will. Is she still hunched over, cooking, stirring, whatever, or is she doing something else at this point?
She's still working on her lunch.
All right, I'll clear my throat nice and loud.
Or are you on the ground, or are you up in the tree there?
I'm gonna be in the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, no weapons in my hand. No threatening gestures or postures or whatever, and I'll clear my throat nice and loud and say, "Excuse me, miss."
And she turns to you. What?
I put my hands up.
What are you doing in here?
I came here to discuss a possible retrieval of an item of a friend of ours that might have come into your possession.
And she has in her hand, you can see, she has a pot of something that's boiling, and she has her big fork thing. It's about 7 feet long. What do you mean an object? How did you even get in here? What are you bothering with me, little man?
You know what? This won't take much of your time. Do you know the whereabouts of a lute that happens to be made of gold? The instrument?
Well, if I did, what are you doing here? What's going on? If I were you, I'd be leaving rather quick. And she kind of walks over towards you.
Now, wait. Maybe we can make a deal.
What kind of deal? Why do I need to make a deal?
You don't need to make a deal.
You could be my appetizer, this afternoon.
Well, I could, but my friends probably wouldn't be happy.
Oh, your friends. Like, I'm terribly worried about all that.
Is that where she's at now?
Yeah, she's a little bit closer.
So, are you willing to negotiate for the loot? Yes or no?
What do you have in return?
Well, what do you want?
How did you even find me here? How did you even get here? This is ridiculous.
That would be the troll who tried to kill us under the bridge down the way.
Oh, old Tollins. Oh, he's terrible.
And he got wise when we dispatched his undead goats in a matter of seconds. Yeah, he told us to come see you and how to get here. So you should be angry with him.
Okay, so let's go back to the other folks. What are you guys doing now?
I'm waiting for screams.
Okay, what you notice is the Eggmen start to move, and they start to scramble up on the wall. 2 of them stay up on the wall, but the other ones are now starting to move inward.
I'll keep an eye on any of that I can through my peripheral vision. I'm not going to turn myself away from her, but any that's in my peripheral vision I'll be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are they all climbing over the wall going in?
Well, except there's 2. What you see, I kind of left 2 sort of right at where the wall area is.
Right. They still know there's a path there.
Right.
I will. I have a web and an invisibility spell for my 2nd level spells. I'll cast the invisibility on the halfling, and then I don't know, Birna. Do you think we should just charge up there and attack those eggs? There's only 2 of them.
Should I go ahead and use the horn then?
Oh, you mean a blast and get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that the plan? If all of a sudden something starts to go wrong?
I think it's time. I'm going to use the horn of blasting and come out.
Okay, so wait, did Corlu, did you do the web, or you just turned yourself invisible? Oh, we turned Palo invisible. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, that's right. Okay, so Palo is invisible. Now who's doing what?
I'm using the horn of blasting.
Okay, give it a blast.
Hey, John.
Yeah, is that the damage on the horn of blasting there?
And I rolled 2 6s.
Oh, great. So you shake loose quite a bit of this wall, and it comes tumbling down, and there's now an opening there. And 2 of them fall to the ground and crack open. Okay, and the egg creatures are a little bit shaken. Let's see if anything happens to them. Let's see what they do. 12 and an 8. They fall on the ground, and this noxious vapor comes out.
Rotten eggs.
Yes, and it has a sulfurous smell.
At this point, I look at her and say, well, you took too long to negotiate. Here come my friends.
So I need Berna,
Tear gas.
Paolo, and Corlu to give me a save versus poison.
And I rolled a 7. I needed a 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 7, and I needed a 8.
So Paolo just doesn't know how to make saving throws tonight.
Well, wait a minute. Oh, that's not a spell.
Yeah, where am I, though?
It's noxious gas, kind of. It's almost like
a save versus what? Poison?
poison, yeah.
All right. I made it.
Okay, so
by 1.
Paolo passes out.
Oh, great. And he's invisible, so nobody knows where he is now.
There's a little puff of dirt on the ground,
and he's invisible or he's going to be passed out for about 3 rounds.
Oh, okay. Then the spell will last a lot longer than that.
Yeah,
so.
it wasn't a save versus death situation, but it definitely it overwhelmed him. The fumes knocked him out.